So this lesson itself is going to talk about subject and predicate, and also about adjectives as well in this lesson. So I'm going to go to the points to remember, and then yeah, there's even no points to remember in this lesson. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me explain here now. الدرس السابع, the 7th lesson. Now you will see here أبواب المسجد مفتوحة. أبواب المسجد مفتوحة. Sister Tahira, can you translate that, please?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Abwabul masjidi maftuhatun. The door of the mosque is open.
Yes.
Doors of the mosque. Thank you. The doors of the mosque are open.
Yep. Now, the word abwab masjidi, what type of composition is this?
So abwab is an irrational noun. So it's treated as feminine singular.
Excellent.
And so that's why maftuha is singular, and the ta marbuta represents the feminine structure.
That's correct. But what is the relationship of abwab with al-masjid?
Abwab al-masjid is I think it's mudaf ilayhi.
Yeah, yes. So what is it? How do you know this is mudaf ilayh?
Because of the al on masjid?
No.
Oh, because of it's majroor, the kasra on masjid.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That is the major sign itself. And also the word abwab is not coming with alif lam as well.
Right. But the alif lam is on the mudaf ilayh.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And the other thing is, as you mentioned, abwab, the word singular of abwabun is babun, which is masculine, but the plural is treated. If we have to bring an adjective, we will treat the word abwab as singular masculine, singular feminine. Sorry. So that's the reason why we are bringing maftuhatun. So the point which I want to highlight here, abwab al-masjid, the relationship is mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Correct?
Right.
Whenever mudaf and mudaf ilayh comes as a subject. So here, abwab al-masjid is mudaf ilayh, and it's coming as the subject, meaning the mubtada, the noun which starts the sentence. Is that clear?
Right.
Sister, is that clear?
Yes.
So here,
nominal sentence.
Yeah, it's nominal sentence. That's right. So here, always the first part of the mudaf, the first word, the mudaf, governs whether the predicate comes masculine or female. Because the word abwab is treated as singular feminine, for this reason we are bringing maftuhatun. Is that clear?
Right.
So in mudaf ilayh, it's always the first noun which you need to look and recognize whether it's a masculine noun or a female noun.
So Sheikh, if it was babul masjidi, it would still be maftuhatun.
Who is going to correct Sister Tahira?
I can do that. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
If it's babul masjidi, it will be maftuhun, because bab is a singular noun and it's a masculine noun.
Excellent.
Okay.
Is that clear? So sometimes you will have the non-human being nouns. Sometimes the singular are feminine, and even the plurals are treated as singular feminine. But sometimes the singulars are masculine, but the plurals are treated as singular feminine, like this one here. Bab, hadha babun. And these are doors. You will see hadhihi abwabun. Is that clear?
Right.
Let me go back. Let me go back.
Doors is also masculine, right?
Babun is masculine, yes. Let me go back.
And abwabun is still masculine.
let me go to this lesson here. Sister Tahira and was that Sister Shabnam?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I understood. I just wanted to clarify. Abwab is also masculine.
So abwab
but
is singular feminine.
Singular feminine. Okay.
Yeah. Have a look here. Hada baytun. The word singular of baytun is masculine. So for this reason, we use a hada. The plural, we are using hadi. Hadihi bayutun. It's an asma al-ishara lil-qarib li-ghayri aqil. The pointing noun for near, for non-living human beings. And hadihi sayyaratun. So here, the word sayyaratun, the singular is feminine as well. Correct?
Right.
And the plural is also feminine. Hadihi sayyaratun. So hadihi is coming in the singular and the plural. But over here, hada baytun is masculine, but the plural is having hadihi. Is that clear?
Right. So Sheikh, in actual fact, I think we should take some nouns and do this formation in order to understand it properly, right?
Not well, with the whole lesson we did this already. So all of this is a hadihi, hadihi, haulai. This whole lesson, you need to recap this lesson itself then.
Okay.
That's what you
So,
need
Sheikh,
to do.
when something is already written in half and half, it still is a great help. But when you ask someone to write it completely in Arabic from English, it's quite a challenge for me. I don't know what.
Yes, yeah. It's practice makes perfect. So I don't expect everyone to be perfect overnight itself. It will take time. It will take time. So that's the reason why I came back to lesson number 6, just to highlight this point again.
That's why, Sheikh, last week on when we were doing page 52, remember I asked you for another example.
That's right.
Because of, just to get this practice going.
Okay, I'll give you another one. I'll give you another word.
Okay.
Book of the teacher is beautiful.
Book of the teacher is beautiful.
Kitab Ustadzi.
Yep.
Jamilun.
Jamilun. Excellent. Sister Shabnam. Sister Shabnam.
Yes.
How would we say books of the teacher are beautiful? Books now, not singular. Books now. Kitabul Mudarrisi. Jamilun is correct because the word kitab is masculine, but the plural
is kutubun.
Okay, kutubul.
Ustazatun.
No,
is it plural?
This word mudarris.
Oh, sorry. Kutubun mudarrisatun.
So kutubul
mudarrisina.
Not mudarrisina, mudarrisi. Books of the teacher or teacher's book.
Okay. Kutubul mudarrisi. Al-jadidatu, because the books are
beautiful.
Books are beautiful. Oh, sorry, jamilatun.
Why is it jamilatun? Why can't you not say jamilun?
I mean, because books, I'm using a feminine. It's plural books, but then it's non-human.
Exactly.
So the adjective has to be feminine.
Excellent.
Singular.
Excellent. So this whole lesson, Tahira, will teach you all of this itself. Okay. So I'm going to go through all of these 13 examples. This is the whole lesson is about this itself.
Sheikh, I just have.
Yes.
I mean, you've answered, but I'm still confused. So number 1, it says Abwabul Masjid al Maftuhat, right?
Yep.
Abwabu, isn't it the doors of the masjid? Isn't it plural?
Yeah, the doors. Yeah, the doors, the mosque's doors, the mosque
or the doors of the mosque. I could say either.
Yep. Or the mosque doors are open.
Yes. Okay. So no, because when I said before, you said okay.
So the only thing is that the meaning remains the same as plural. The only thing has changed is that how we treat the word, whether we bring a plural adjective or whether we bring a singular feminine adjective. That's the only difference.
And abwabu is masculine.
No, this is the second time saying it's singular. It's singular. It would treat it as a singular feminine because it's غير عاقل.
No, but when I look at the word abwabu,
It's feminine.
it's many doors.
Yeah, it's many doors. It's a plural, but
Yes.
when we want to bring any adjectives or anything with it, it will be treated as a singular feminine.
I understand that part. I'm not talking about the feminine adjective. I'm talking about abwabu, the doors itself. Is
Yep.
it a feminine word, abwabu,
It is
or
a feminine.
is it a masculine?
It is a feminine word. That's the reason why we would bring a feminine adjective.
Okay.
But if it was not a feminine word, then we would not be treating it as a feminine thing.
No, but you'd still do, if it's a plural, you'd still do as feminine adjective, singular.
Yeah. So it would be هذه. So if it was in these doors, it would be هذه أبواب. So it would not be هذا باب, it would be هذه أبواب.
Okay, so bab is a feminine to begin with.
But exactly, the singular is the feminine, masculine. The singular is masculine, but the plural is feminine.
Check.
Okay.
Yes, Agha.
I thought hazihi, it means these. It can be singular, feminine, or.
So with regard, this is the thing which I mentioned last week as well. I said that this is the subtleties of the language you can only understand when you do the Arabic language. So even hadihi means this, but when we translate in the English language, we can't say this are books. Makes no sense at all. So for this reason, when you translate in the English language, we would translate hadihi as these books.
So hazihi, like here you said, it can be hazihi abwabu.
Abwabun, correct.
So abwabu is a feminine.
How is it feminine?
You said you just said it is feminine. That's why
Asantum,
we have
that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Asantum, correct.
Okay.
So,
so it means hazihi can be used both for male and female.
No, not at all. How could it be male or female? The word
no,
give me an example.
We have in the previous lesson.
Yep.
Everything is hazihi.
The Arabs love giving all possession to the ladies.
Okay. Sheikh, to tell you the truth, I can't understand the grammaric words you people are using. So please excuse me for those.
No problem. Okay, let me do this lesson and then ask questions. Okay, let me break this lesson out. This is got everything in this lesson.
I think Sheikh, Sheikh, can I interrupt? I'm sorry. Yes. I know I'm having an issue with this, but what I'm trying to do, what I remind myself with is when you go back to page 52 and just remember that when you said the akil, and the gairi akil.
Correct.
So everything which is gairi akil, so everything that is not human will be male, masculine, and feminine. But everything that is gairi akil, whether it is masculine or feminine, the plural will take the feminine.
Absolutely correct.
So that's how I'm trying to remember it myself. And I'm finding that it's a little bit easier for me to remember.
Absolutely correct. So let me break that down again, what you have said, Roshan. Jazakallah for your input. So have a look here. Hada talibun. This is a student. So hada is masculine. Talibun is masculine. Because this is a human being now, the plural is haulai. The plural of hada is haulai. Haulai tullabun. These are students. And for the female, student is hadhi talibatun and haulai talibatun. Okay. Then in contrast to this, which is non-human, could be animals, non-objects and whatever, when we are doing the singulars, so the singulars of the non-human beings, dogs, animals, and rocks and trees, the singulars can be masculine and feminine depending upon whether it has a ta marbuta or whether it doesn't have a ta marbuta. The word baytun is singular, it's non-human being, but it's masculine. Hadha baytun. The plural is the word sayyaratun, it has a ta marbuta. So for this reason, we see hadhihi sayyaratun. But the plural of baytun, which is a masculine singular word, the plural is buyutun. Is it for human beings, buyut? No, it's an object, it's an entity. So if it was a human being, we would use ha'ulai. But for ghayr aqil, those who do not possess intellect, we will use hadhihi to refer to them. Even though they are plural nouns, but we will use hadhihi to refer to them, okay? And similarly here, sayyaratun has a ta marbuta, and we use hadhihi. Now the plural is sayyaratun. Because it's ghayr aqil, we will use not ha'ulai, but hadhihi, because it's ghayr aqil. Is this clear now? I can't do more clear than this.
Yes, it's very clear. Sheikh, it's almost like you have to look at the sentence and then you can tell what is masculine and what isn't. I mean, and what is, feminine. Yeah.
So just remember, all human beings, when their plural comes, it'll be according to that gender and it'll be plural, masculine and female. But anything which is non-human beings, their plurals will be, when you use them in sentences, you would use the singular nouns with them itself. That's the best way of putting it.
But then, Sheikh, we have to remember one thing, that bayt is actually a masculine noun.
Yes, you have to.
As soon as you make it into a plural, it becomes a feminine noun, right?
Absolutely.
And then all the rules about feminine then apply when you do the sentence. Is that right?
Absolutely right. That's correct.
Thank you.
Then we have dhalika. Dhalika means that. And because baytun is masculine, we use dhalika. And the plural of baytun is bayutun. And normally, if it was a human being, we say dhalika talibun. And then we use ulaika tullabun for ba'id. Ulaika tullabun. But non-human, we use singular, feminine. The word for the opposite of dhalika is tilka. So we use tilka buyutun. The singular of sayyaratun means car, and dhalika means that. The female for that is tilka, and the plural of sayyaratun is sayyaratun, and we do not use ulaika, but we use tilka sayyaratun. Is that clear now?
Yes.
Shukr. Okay, Sister Sama.
Yes, I have like one issue. Sorry, I didn't realize it that I am unmute and I gave the answer.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I just want to have confusion that how do we know that this is like ghayr aqil, this is male and this is female?
Okay, the singulars you will know from the dictionary and practice. Okay, so you need to refer to the dictionary, but the basic way of knowing the singulars, all the singulars, if it has a ta marbuta at the end, you will know it's singular. Okay?
So for example, for bayt.
Yep.
No, because my kid's teacher, they said that if it's the ta at the end.
That's why I said ta marbuta. That's why I said this ta marbuta here.
Yeah, but they mentioned probably ta and as well as ta marbuta, that if it would be done, it would be female.
Correct. That's right.
But for example, bayt, is it female?
It's masculine.
So, but at the end is ta.
That ta is a flat ta.
Even the teachers over there, they said ta or ta marbuta, both of them are female.
You missed the point. Let me explain to yourself. Let me explain. So what you're confusing yourself with, what the teachers have said is correct, but the way you're conveying it, it's slightly incorrect. Let me correct you. So the mistake you're having is that you understand the ta marbuta there, jamilatun, in highlights that the noun is feminine. Now we have another ta, a flat ta, but the flat ta doesn't come by itself. Remember this point. The flat ta doesn't come by itself. It comes with an alif and a flat ta together. Then it's feminine.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yes.
So I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. The word muslimatun. Muslimatun has a both
Alif
ta,
and
okay?
yeah.
Both ta.
Yeah.
The plural of muslimatun is muslimatun.
Matun. Yes.
So here you have the alif and the flat
And
ta
ta,
together.
flat ta.
Then it's a sign of feminine, not the ta by itself.
Okay, thank you so much. No, I
Okay.
can understand now. It's clear now. Thank you.
So this is the point you need to remember. Okay, if you mention the ta by itself, I thought this is a new Nahu concept which has been evolved, but no, it's alif and the ta together. So whenever you have the alif and the ta, we did this before, that alif and the ta together indicates sound feminine plural.
Yes.
Sister Bilqis, is that clear?
Yes, got it.
Oh, Sister Bilqis, Bismillah, teach the lesson.
Okay, I can seriously. Okay. Okay,
Go
so
through the word.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to go through number 2, liman hadil buyutu al jadidatu. I want you to dissect the word al buyutu and tell me what is the singular and why the composition of the sentence has come this form now. Instead of hadil buyutu al jadidu, tell me the singular form and then the plural form as well.
Okay, so هذه البيوت جديدة. So first we will see هذه البيوت. Sorry, جديدة. So first we will see هذه البيوت. So this is basically like a demonstrative compound where the buyutu is the adjective for هذه. Okay,
it's not an adjective as such.
Okay, we can.
It's called the word in Arabic.
It's called badal.
Yeah, it's badal. So
okay, yeah,
it's a substitution, meaning what are you pointing
towards? Okay, so together they are one unit, and the meaning for that will be these houses. هذه البيوت. These houses. Okay, so if we only see these houses, then al jadidatu is it's an adjective which is a singular feminine. Okay, and because al bayuto is plural, but it's a غير عاقل, that's why both the corresponding ism ishara and the adjective will be singular feminine.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay,
then
so
I want you to do the next phrase now. I want you to try change this to say this house, this new house. How would you say that?
هذا بيت.
هذا
البيت جديد.
الجديد.
الجديد.
So what's the difference between the two?
Okay, when the غير عاقل noun is in a singular, it's singular, it will be treated as a masculine noun, not a feminine
masculine
noun.
Or feminine?
Masculine and feminine. I'm just talking about the bayt, because bayt is a noun which is a masculine noun.
Excellent, excellent.
That's why the corresponding ism ishara will be haza, not hazahi.
Excellent.
And so the adjective for that will be al-jadido.
Excellent. So the other point which Sister Bilqis mentioned, that whenever the word hada and dhalika comes, and the noun which comes after them has alif lam, it becomes part of hadi as a compound. So first of all, do you remember what in lesson 1, Sister Zahra Bano Doje?
Yes.
Remember the first lesson we did in book 1, we said hada baytun. What was the translation of hada baytun?
This is a house.
Excellent. This is a house. Because the word baytun had a dhamma tanween, hada is the subject, baytun is the khabar, is the predicate. But now here, after hada, alif lam is coming. Alif lam is coming. So whenever after hada, hadihi, or tilka, alif lam comes, then it becomes a composition of a collective composition together, and
Yes.
it requires a khabar as well. We did this in lesson number 9, book
Right.
1. So
Yes.
it will not be this is the house, but this new house.
Yes.
So
Right.
al-jadidatu is an adjective for al-bayutu.
Yes.
So for whom are these new houses? So when we translate in the English language, we always translate the adjective first, and then the noun which is qualifying or describing. But in Arabic, it's the other way around. The noun which has been described comes first, and then the adjective comes. Is this clear for everyone now? Sister Shabnam, Sister Roshan, Agha Hassan Ali?
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Sheikh.
Muhtaj dua. It's not easy teaching senior citizens.
I know. It's not doesn't go into my head.
No, that's not a problem. I'm teaching. I'm used to them. Even in my class in America, I've got aunties in this class as well, and it's hard, but I'm teaching them. They're enjoying it, and I'm doing what I can do as a teacher. So
Shukran.
nothing to worry about.
Thank you. Thank you.
So here, as long as everyone's understanding and benefits, that's the main thing. Taking time, that's not an issue, because once you understand the concepts, then rest of your lives you understand them. That's the most important thing. So that's not an issue at all. That it takes time to understand. I'll give you the practice in this lesson so that everyone understands it clearly. So then we see here لمدير الشركة. So Sister Bilqis, can you complete this? Why are we using here? Where is that referring
Because okay, so this actually is going back to al-buyutu.
Yep.
And since al-buyutu is a feminine now, it is considered as a feminine noun. That's why we are using the corresponding pronoun will be here.
Excellent. And here is translated as it itself.
It, yes.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Next person I'm going to bring is Sister Roshan.
Oh, so Sheikh.
Yes.
So what is the this is feminine here, right?
Yes.
What is the
Masculine.
for the male?
Huwa.
Sorry.
Yes.
Thank you.
Huwa, no problem at all. Here is for the feminine.
Yeah.
And huwa is for the masculine.
Thank you.
Because hadhihi is hadhil buyutu is referring to the houses.
Yes.
And the houses are singular, treated as singular feminine. So that's the reason why you're using here itself.
Thank you.
No problem. Sister Roshan Jafar. Yes, this is
Sheikh, I have one question, please.
Yes, please. Bismillah.
So when we are talking about buyut here, which is plural, how come we say here is it? Don't we say these? These are.
So because we're referring to non-living, so who are these houses for? You can't say it is for the manager, or you can translate as they as well. That's perfectly fine. So the only thing you could translate they are for the manager of the sharika. That's perfectly fine as well. But you need to remember that because they are referring to houses which is non-living, we use hiya itself. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah. But when we translate it, don't we say these or they are?
Okay, for whom are these houses? For whom are these new houses? It is for, you could say it is for the manager of the travel agent, or you could say they are for. Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them are fine, Sister Arabano. Sister Roshan Jafar, can you do number 3?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sorry, coming back to number 2, I just translated it as they are, because even it can be, there's no plural for it, so I just pronounced as
that's fine.
Question, sorry, what is libudiri sharikati? So how do I
for mudir means manager, sharika means agency.
Agency. Okay, great, thank you. That's where I stopped.
And or sometimes the word sharika is also used for travel agent as well. Sharika to Tayran, air travel agency as well. So the word sharika normally is used for agency or some sort of company itself.
Sharikati doesn't mean law.
No, no. Sharika, yeah, it comes from as company or agency. So these are the two words which are used for sharika itself. Bismillah, Sister Roshan. An-najumu jamilatun. Why is it the way it's coming at the moment?
So an-nujumu is plural of najm.
Mhm.
So an-nujumu jamilatu means the stars are beautiful.
Why is it jamilatun?
Because it's a plural of nujumu. The singular of nujum is najm, which is one star.
Yep.
When you make it into a plural, it takes on the feminine form and becomes because it is a non-human. It takes on the feminine form. So that's why it becomes jamilatun.
Correct. If you want to say the star is beautiful, how do you say that in Arabic?
An-najmu jamilun.
Excellent. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Sheikh, I have a question, please.
Bismillah.
Najm is a feminine noun or a masculine? I thought it was a feminine.
An-najmu, the singular is masculine.
The singular is masculine?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Sister Roshan, can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Since Sister Tyra was there, maybe she can continue. Bismillah.
Number 4.
Oh. I've had a turn. I don't mind, but I'm
go
sure.
ahead. No, that's fine. Go ahead. Number 4.
هذه الدروس سهلة.
Correct.
This.
Not this. Because it's coming with a plural, so you translate these lessons.
Oh, sorry. Okay. These lessons are easy.
So here, هذه it's ismul ishara. Now,
Right.
what's happening after هذه? What type of noun is coming? Is it definite or indefinite noun?
It's a definite plural noun.
What do you mean by definite noun?
Definite means it has an al.
Excellent. So because it has an al, so here, هذه دروس, it's ismul ishara, and the noun which is being pointed towards, both of them together is the subject. هذه الدروس together is the subject, and sahlatun is the
adjective.
Nope. If it is the adjective, so who's incorrect? Sister Tahira. Why cannot
predicate?
Excellent. Why is it the predicate, Sister Agha Hassan Ali? Why is sahlatun the predicate, the khabar?
Because it is saying something about the dars.
Ahsantum, correct. And also it's indefinite. The normal default position of the khabar or the predicate is indefinite. It comes without alif lam.
Sheikh, I just heard you say that ad-darsu sahlatu is the subject.
Hadi durusu is the subject.
Hadi durusu is the subject.
Yes, and sahlatun is the predicate.
Okay, all right.
So, and why is it that, Sister Tahira, why is it sahlatun?
Why is it sahlatun? Because durus is a ghair akil.
Well, it's yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And also hadihi. Yeah, that's right. That's
so
correct.
It's given singular, and hadihi is not hada because durus is plural.
Correct. If I want to say this lesson lesson is easy, how do you say that?
Hada darsu, hada ad-darsu sahlatun.
Who's incorrect? Incorrect.
Sahlun.
Sahlun, the adjective has to match the subject.
Oh, Sheikh, I need a lot of practice. Oh my God, I'm finding this really.
No, you don't find it difficult. You make, Sister Tahira, think positive and say that it's a piece of cake. Don't create barriers for yourself. When you say, oh, I need a lot of practice, you are making barriers for the mind to not to be able to learn it. Say, okay, that's fine, I could do this. That is a really important mindset in the Arabic language. That you actually say, oh, I can't do it. Yes, you can do it, and I believe you can do it. Inshallah. So that is really important. Never let yourself down. And if we go for challenges, you will be rewarded for your efforts learning the Arabic language, because our aim is understanding the Quran. Right? Come back on the mic, Sister Tahira, and I want you to do the next one as well.
So Sheikh,
Yes.
can I have a question?
Yep.
So if it is not a particular dars, then we can say haza darsu.
Hada darsu, correct.
Okay. And it becomes sahlu.
Hada darsu sahlun, correct. Because all of the words, as the singulars can be either feminine or masculine itself. Right, Sister let's bring Sister Shabnam.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
You wanted me to do number 5?
5, yeah.
Okay. Fil Hindi lughatun kathiratun.
No,
So
lughatun.
in lughatun, sorry. Fil Hindi lughatun kathiratun. In India are many languages.
Right. I have a question for you.
Lughatun is plural.
Yep.
And because it's non-human, kathiratun is feminine singular.
Correct. And fil Hindi also, why is it a preposition coming in the beginning of the sentence? Normally, the subject comes in the beginning of the sentence. Now, a preposition is coming in the beginning of the sentence. What is the reason behind it?
Because it's this talking about India?
No.
But you can have verbal sentences or nominal sentences or sentences starting with preposition, can't you?
What is the reason behind it? That's the question which I'm asking. Does anyone know the reason why?
Shall I?
Anyone else? Before Sister Bilqis comes on the mic?
You had talked about it, I think 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Sister Sama, do you remember? Sister Sama?
See, I think.
Not really.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hassan Ali, you want to try?
In English, there is, you have the whatever you have to say about India. You can say there are so many languages in India, but in Arabic you have to write. You have to say the languages. In India there are so many languages.
Yeah. So what? Yeah, you're closer. You're close. You're getting close to Hassan Ali. The reason why, Sister Bilqis, answer it, please.
Yes, the reason, because the lughatun is the subject of the sentence, and it is coming as an indefinite noun. So that's why the khabar is preceding the subject.
So what Sister Ahsanti, thank you. So what Sister Bilqis is saying is that the word lughatun is indefinite. It does not have alif lam. If it had alif lam, then al-lughatu will be al-lughatu fil Hindi, then it will be correct. But because lughatun does not have alif lam, for this reason, the predicate, the khabar, comes before the subject. So the subject has been delayed. That's the answer.
Can you just, sorry, I just want to write it. If you can just repeat that, please.
So when the subject comes in a sentence as an indefinite noun, then the preposition, i.e. pronoun, preposition, there's no example, i.e. fil Hindi, will come in the beginning of the sentence. For example, i.e. fil Hindi lughatun kathiratun. في الهندي لغات كثيرة. Here, في الهندي is the preposition and it's the predicate. Which has come in the beginning of the sentence. لغات is indefinite and it is a delay subject because it does not have alif lam. كثيرة is an adjective for لغات. Is that clear? So في الهندي لغات كثيرة. Sister Zarabano, can you come next on the mic, please?
Yes.
Sheikh, I have a question here.
Go ahead.
So if it was al-lugatu, then how do you write that
Then you
question?
that good question. اللغات الكثيرة. اللغات. If لغات had alif lam, then you
Yes.
write. Should I write it in the chat box?
It's okay.
I'll write in Arabic for you. Give me 2 seconds. I've just wrote in the chat box the answer. اللغات الكثيرة.
You haven't sent it, sorry, or I
I'll send
haven't got it. So
in the chat box.
Okay.
It's in the chat box.
Okay, I don't see it, but I'll wait. Okay, thanks.
It's in the chat box in the actual Zoom. So the translation al-lughat al-kathiratu fil hindi, there are many languages. There are many languages. There are many languages in India. So al-lughat al-kathiratu fil hindi. There are many languages in India.
Thank you, Sheikh.
You're welcome. Is that clear, Sister Tahira? Sister Tahira, is that clear, please? Right. Next person, Sister Zarabano.
Yes.
Can you do please number
6.
6?
Number 7.
Number
6.
6, yeah.
Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Aina al-kutub al-jadidatu. Where are the new books? Here fil maktabati. They are in the library. Tilka sururu maksuratun. Those are broken, and those are broken beds.
Can you say these are?
Yes. Yes.
These are broken beds. As-sa'atul yabaniyatu.
Just one second. Now here, tilka sururu maksuratun. Now the word as-sururu. What's the singular of that word?
Sarir.
Sarirun. Excellent. So if you want to say this is a broken bed, how would you say this?
Tilka would be
Dhalika.
Dhalika sururu.
No, Dhalika sarirun.
Dhalika
Sariru.
sariru al-maksuratu.
Oh, without the time marbuta.
Or without al-maksuru.
No, dhalika sariru maksurun.
Maksurun.
Without alif lam.
Or al-maksur.
Without
no,
alif lam.
maksurun.
Without
Yeah,
alif lam.
maksurun.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Zara, I want you to do the next one as well, number 8.
As-sa'atul yabaniyatu raqisatun.
Correct.
In the watches in Japan.
No, Japanese
cheap.
watches.
The Japanese watches. Yeah. The Japanese watches are cheap.
So as-sa'atu is singular, so the Japanese watch are cheap.
Oh, it's singular.
Yeah.
Watch are cheap is cheap. Or are cheap.
Are cheap.
Is cheap.
The Japanese watches are cheap.
Okay.
That's fine.
So watches. The Japanese watches are
better.
cheap.
Yeah, the Japanese watch are cheap is correct. That's a better translation because as-sa'atu is singular.
Yeah, okay.
Is that clear for you? Because
yes.
Now rakhisatun is coming feminine because the word which we're describing is as-sa'atu.
Yes.
Okay, brilliant.
Because it's plural.
Yeah, it's singular. It's singular.
It's singular, but yeah.
It's singular. As-sa'atu is singular, and the plural of sa'atu is sa'atun. Right. Jazakallah. Agha Hassan Ali, can you do number 10, 11, and 12?
What about 9?
10. Sorry, number 9, 10, 11. Sorry.
Just I have a question. I put up my head. Okay, so it's translated the Japanese. Is it sa'a is singular? You said.
Yes, the word sa'atu is singular.
So the Japanese watch is cheap.
Yeah, because here, what's happening here? It's yabaniyatu. It's a yai nisba which is coming, meaning that like we say, I am British, I am Pakistani, I'm Canadian.
Yes.
It's got a relative noun.
Yes, I got it.
It's a relative noun. We are talking about the watches that where are they being produced from? So the Japanese watch are cheap. So it's making the watch manufacture wherever it's been manufactured from. It's talking about that country itself. Or we say, like we say, the Chinese plastic or the Chinese gadgets are rubbish, for example. They're cheap and rubbish. Right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Agha Hassan Ali, continue, please. Number 9, 10, 11.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. هذه الهمر في الفلاح. These donkeys belong to the farmers.
Okay, excellent. These donkeys belong to the farmer. And what is the singular of humur?
Hamir. Hamar.
Himarun.
Himarun.
Yeah, himarun is the singular. So if I want to say this donkey is for the farmer, this donkey is for the farmer, how would we say this?
هذا الحمار.
هذا الحمار, excellent, correct.
للفلاح.
للفلاح, ahsantum, correct. So himar is masculine, humur is treated as singular, feminine. Ahsantum, excellent. Next one, please.
أين كتبكن يا أخوات? Where are your books, oh brother? Brothers, right?
Yep.
Here في فصلي. They are in the class.
Correct.
هذه كتبي وتلك كتب أختي. These books belong to me and those books belong to my brother.
Ahsantum. Next one.
Another one?
Yes, please.
هذه مكاتب الطلاب. These are the tables for students.
هذه مكاتب طلابي. These are desks for the students.
Desk or tables for this.
So here, why are we using هذه?
Because this is non-akal.
غير آكل, correct. And
غير آكل.
if I wanted this is the student's desk. How would you say that?
هذا
What's the singular of مكاتب?
مكتب.
مكتب.
هذا مكتب.
هذا مكتب.
تخلي
singular. What's a singular of طلاب? Singular.
طالب.
طالب.
sorry.
هذا مكتب الطالب.
هذا مكتب الطالب.
Excellent.
Is the maktab definite then?
No, هذا مكتب الطالب.
So then is it maktabu?
It's
Oh, it's a
مكتبه.
mudaf mudaf.
Yeah,
Okay.
مضاف إليه.
Thank you.
هذا is coming as a subject. مكتب الطالب is مضاف إليه, and it's coming as the khabar itself. Hassan Ali, can you choose the next student to come on the mic, please?
You choose. I don't know.
Okay. Sister Bilkis, can you come on the mic?
Geez.
Number 13. And then a couple of other exercises. Go ahead.
Okay. في هذا الشارع فنادق كبيرة. في هذه الشارع on the street.
In the street.
In the street. In this street are the big hotels.
Okay. Why is it
Not the big
فنادق
hotels, sorry.
كبيرة? Yes.
Pardon me?
Why is it in this street are big hotels? That's correct. But why is it فنادق كبيرة? Why is it masculine, feminine?
Because fanadiku is a plural.
Correct.
An irrational plural. That's why
Right.
the adjective is coming as a singular.
If I want to say,
it's a feminine.
excellent. If I want to say in this street is a big hotel. In this
Okay.
street is a big hotel. How would you say that?
Okay. في هذا الشارع فندق كبير.
أحسنتي. Brilliant. في هذا الشارع فندق كبير. Excellent. I want you to do now. Answer the following questions. Well, I want you to read 1 to 4, and then don't worry about answering it. That's
Okay.
fine.
أين الكتب الجديدة? Where are the new books?
Why is it الجديدة والكتب?
Because again, kutub is a plural, and it's an irrational plural.
Correct.
That's why the adjective that will come with it is going to be singular and feminine
Correct.
singular. Okay. لمن هذه البيوت الكبيرة? Where are
لمن for whom?
For whom are these big houses?
Correct.
So over here, هذه البيوت الكبيرة, since بيوت is a noun that is a plural and irrational, that's why both the ismu ishara and the adjective are coming as a singular.
Correct.
Feminine, sorry, singular feminine. أبواب السيارة مفتوحة? Are the doors of the car open? أبواب السيارة مفتوحة? Okay. And أين الأقلام المدرس? Where are the pens of the teacher?
Excellent. Any questions on this?
No, sir.
Right. Here, أبواب السيارة مفتوحة. Why is it مفتوحة? Why can we not say مفتوح?
Because abwabu is again it's a noun which is a plural, and it's considered as a feminine noun now.
Excellent. Sister Sama, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
Number 5 to 10.
Aina kilabu. Where are the dogs? Kalib and kilab.
No, not Kalib. Kalbun is a
Kalbun, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Number 6.
Ain al khamiru. Where are the donkeys?
Correct.
Himarun. Aina kotoboki ya Mariam, ya Mariamo. Where are the books, O Mariam?
What are your books?
Oh yes, where are your books, O Mariam? Aina the Fatiru Tullabi. Where are the students of the notebooks?
Yep.
Aina Fanadikul Sagiratu. Where are the small hotels?
Correct.
Liman hazihi aklamul jadidatu. For whom these pens, new pens are for?
Yeah. For whom are these new pens for? Excellent. Now I want you to do 1 and 2 as well. Change the subject in the following sentences to plural as shown in the example. So al-babu maftuhun. Because the word al-bab is masculine, singular, so the khabar, the predicate, comes what? Feminine or masculine? The khabar al-bab.
Singular feminine.
Al-babu maftuhun, is that feminine?
No, it's the plural.
Where is plural? Al-bab, is it al-bab plural?
No. Al-abwabu.
No, al-babu maftuhun. That's a singular.
Is a singular masculine.
Yep.
And then the maftuhun is also singular.
Excellent. And al-abwabu?
Al-abwabu is the plural. Is the plural.
It's the plural for non-rational. Yeah,
yes.
Correct. And the khabar is?
And khabar will be singular feminine.
Okay, next one, 1 and 2.
Haza kalamun jadidun. Hazihi kalam aklam mun jadidatun.
Excellent.
An-najmu jamilun. An-najumu jamilatun.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Is that clear for you now?
Yeah.
Sister Tahira, can you come back on the mic, please?
Yes.
Bismillah. I would like you to do 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Sheikh.
Yes.
The first one, this hazihi aklamun jadidatun.
Yep.
Is ta marbuta there at the end?
Yes. After hazi aklamun jadidatun. Correct.
So the tun is ta marbuta.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem. Bismillah, Sister Tahira.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dhalika kitabun qadimun.
Explain to me what's happening here. Dhalika kitabun qadimun. Translate and explain, please.
So dhalika is ismul ishara.
Excellent. Dhalika.
Kitabun is a book.
Correct. And it's masculine.
And it's masculine. And qadimun is the singular predicate to kitabun.
No, it's which exactly. It's describing the book. Is it old book, new book? It's an old book, so it's an adjective.
Okay, sorry. So dhalika kitabun qadimun will become tilka kutubun qadimatun.
Ahsanti, mashallah.
So Sheikh,
yes.
Why can't you say hazihi?
The reason why we're talking about ba'id. So if you go back again, when we're doing hada, hadihi is haulai. But when we're doing for ba'id, it's dhalika. Okay. Dhalika means that. Hada means this. That's the reason why. Because the question is talking about that, not this. Excellent. Go on. Now, next one, please. Number 4.
Dhalikal baytu jamilun. Dhalika is ismul ishara. Al baytu is the house.
Yep.
Jamilun is beautiful. It is an adjective to the bayt.
Not okay. Why are you saying it's adjective? Does not the adjective follow the noun which is describing in alif lam and harakat as well?
So this is a predicate.
Excellent. So here, translation.
So this.
That, not
Sorry,
this.
that house is beautiful.
Excellent. That house is beautiful. The word al-baytu is it masculine or female?
It's a masculine.
How do you know that it's masculine?
Because it's singular.
It's singular, and also dhalika is coming with it.
Right.
Dhalika is coming with it, and also it does not have a ta marbuta at the end of it.
That's right.
So because of that, we know it's dhalika, which we use, not tilka. So when we do the plural of this now, so dhalika al-baytu, both of them together is the subject, jamilun is the predicate.
All right. So
now, so the plural would be what? Now, the word al-bayutu becomes now singular feminine. Now, the opposite of dhalika is what word? The female?
Tilka.
Excellent.
So tilka al-buyutu jamilatun.
MashaAllah. Excellent.
Bismillah. Number 5. Hada darsu sahlun. This lesson is easy.
MashaAllah. So remember this point as well.
Yes.
That when you translate in English language, whatever comes before is in English, whatever comes before is the subject, and whatever comes after is the predicate. So this lesson is easy. So you will know that this hada darsu is a demonstrative pronoun. Al-darsi is a noun which means pointed towards. This together is a compound, and it's the subject. Sahlun is the
predicate.
Excellent. Now hada is coming with a dars, because the word dars, the singular, is masculine. So if we are going to change it to these lessons are easy. So the feminine of hada is
hadihi.
Excellent.
Hadihi ad-durusu sahlatun.
MashaAllah. And the final one.
Hadal jabalu ba'idun. Hadihi al
jibalu.
Jibalu ba'idun remains ba'idun.
No, it's hadi, because jibal is non-living. Ghairi aqil, it becomes ba'idatun.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
So it's not a diptot.
No.
Okay.
Even if it's dipto, regardless of that, because it's a plural, it will be ba'idatun.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. MashaAllah.
So Sheikh,
yes.
Sheikh, number 4.
Yep.
ذلك البيت جميل. It becomes ذلك البيت جميل or جميلة.
So if we do the plural, it will be tilkal bayutu jamilatun.
So actually now this one, which says ذلك البيت جميل, how do you change to plural?
Plural will be tilkal bayutu. So dhalikas, yeah. So the opposite of dhalikas, feminine of dhalika is masculine, and the feminine of dhalika is tilka. And the plural of al-baytu is al-bayutu. So tilka al-bayutu, and the plural and the singular feminine of jamilu is jamilatun.
Okay.
Sister Tahira, is that clear for you now?
Yes. I wanted to ask you that, is it right that there's some diptots that you can change and there's some that are completely inchangeable? Or you have to do it according to the sentence?
Just 1 second, sister. So what was the question?
We have diptots or whatever you call them.
Yep, diptos,
and we say that those are not changeable, but right now we changed it on this sentence because of the format.
Which is Jibal is not a dipto.
No, Ba'id.
Ba'id is not a dipto as well.
Okay.
Ba'id is not a dipto.
All right. Okay.
So the only thing with the Ba'id, the diptos, is that they do not get the harakat itself. It's only about the harakat. but they can be treated as a normal noun or a غير عاقل noun, depending upon the noun itself. For example,
Go ahead.
example, the word the word makatibu, maktabun, makatibu, makatibu kathiratun.
Right.
So there was a word earlier on we did. Let me show you. Yeah, when I come to a dipto, you did when I can here, this one here. No, I can't find it. Where is? I'll show you one. I'll show you one. Right? Can you choose the next student to come on the mic? This is Tahira. This is a Shabnam, I think.
Sure.
7, 8, 9.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. هذا المكتب مكسور. This table is broken.
This desk is broken, correct?
This desk is broken. Maktaba, and then if it's a desk, it's maktabatun. Am I right?
If it's a desk, no, maktaba tun with a time marbuta is referring to a library. Maktabatun is a library and maktab is a desk or office.
So what's a table then?
Table is ma'ida. Surah Ma'ida. Ma'idatun is a table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that.
That's fine. Then the plural.
هذا المكتب مكسور. So this desk is broken. It's broken. And then if it's plural.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just one second. Okay. Let her finish first. Go ahead.
Yes.
هذه المكاتب
without the time مربوطة.
هذه المكاتب مكسورة.
Excellent. Correct. So you change هذا to هذه because?
Yes, because it's going to be a non-human desk in plural.
Correct.
So it becomes feminine, and the adjective's feminine too.
Ahsanti. Next one.
Is Sheikh Brother Hassan had
I'll take his question.
Or should I?
No.
That's okay.
Okay.
Finish
that is okay. That is okay.
هذا مسجد جميل. This is a beautiful mosque. هذه المساجد.
No. هذه
مساجدون. Right?
Yeah.
Continue. هذه
مساجد جميلة.
Excellent. Sister Tahira. I'm going to now here the word masjidun. Just one second, Hassan Ali. Now the word masjidun, the plural of masjidun is on the pattern of mafa'ilu. Now, when any plural comes on the pattern of masajidu, it's a dipto. It doesn't get a tanween.
Okay.
So hada masajidu and
Jamilatun.
Jamilatun is a standard noun and it gets a time marbuta and a dhamma tanween. So hadhihi masajidu jamilatun. Sister Tahira, this is a dipto here.
Right.
Masajidu. So mafa'ilu. So if there's anything on the pattern of masajidu, mafa'ilu, it's a dipto. It will be treated like a normal noun. If it's a ghairi akil or akil, it will be treated as it is. So here we give masajidu one dhamma because it's a dipto, but the adjective will get the dhamma tanween because it's describing a dipto noun.
Sheikh, can you give us another example of the mafa'ilu?
Okay, masabihu. Misbahun. Misbahun is a lantern.
Oh, it's a lantern. Okay.
Yeah. Lantern or a light. Masabihu jamilatun.
Okay.
Or another word, maktabun makatibu. Desks. Makatibu maksuratun.
Yeah, we just did that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that clear now?
Yes, thank you
Of
so
course,
much.
you need a lot more practice, but initially it should be. Of course, I'll cover all of this again when we start dip toes, and I'll explain this. But at the moment, it's just trying to understand the basic concept at the moment.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, Sheikh, may I interrupt? How come the masajid doesn't have the definite?
Because the reason why is no need definite, because it's hadi masajid, ismul ishara is coming. Because
Right.
ismul ishara is coming, so this is. So hada is the subject, masajid is coming as the khabar. So this is a beautiful, these are beautiful mosques.
But then in number 7, it is still this ismul ishara, had al maktabu.
Yeah, so there is a different type of sentence. So here, ismul mushar. Okay, so what's the difference here? Okay, let me explain. There are two differences here.
Sorry.
No, it's a very good point, which you've highlighted. So here, hada al-maktabu, hada is ismul ishara, al-maktabu, it's in Arabic, it's called a noun which is being pointed towards. Because there's alif lam, this becomes a compound sentence, a composition together, and this together here is the subject, maksurun is the khabar. But over here, hada masjidun jamilun, in this sentence here, al-masjidu does not have alif lam. So in this type of sentence, hada is the subject by itself. Hada is the subject by itself. Masjidun is the predicate, is the khabar, not the subject. Here, it is the predicate. Jamilun is the adjective describing the mosque. This is a beautiful mosque. Is that clear?
So, Sheikh, how would you translate this Haza Masjidun Jamilun? Does it mean Hazihi Masajidun Jamilatun?
Hadi masajidu, without the tanween. Masajidu jamilatun. These are beautiful mosques.
So you don't have alif lam before masajid?
No. The translation is different. These are, remember, are is coming between these are, so it's subject and predicate. On the first sentence, hadha al-maktabu maksurun, these desks are broken.
Okay.
That's the difference between the two.
So it becomes hazi masajidu, not dun.
Yeah, that's right. Hadi masajidu, correct? Because it's a dip toe. Dip toes do not get a tanween.
Okay.
So I get it. So the difference is in number 8 is these are beautiful mosques. So, and while in number 7 is
this desk is broken. So is coming after the desk.
These are particular desks, right?
It's
yes,
the is
exactly.
rule, right? The rule that you gave us about is.
Yes,
and
that's
are,
right.
right?
That's right.
Would I be okay if I say this desk is broken or this is a broken desk?
That is
it's
incorrect.
The same.
Nope, it's not.
It's incorrect?
Incorrect. No. Because when alif lam comes, it seems like you forgot the whole lesson, everyone. There's a lesson.
Yeah, no, I got it. It's a definite. So it's pointing ishara at this desk. I can't say a desk. I got it.
Exactly. Right. Whose turn? Sister Tahir, have you finished? Sorry. Sister Shabnam, have you done number 9?
No, I haven't.
Finish number 9, then Sister Rosha will do 10, 11, and 12.
Okay. هذه ساعة رخيصة. This watch is cheap. So it's هذه ساعات. I don't know plural.
That's correct.
Sorry.
Sa'atun, that's correct.
ساعة رخيصة. ساعة رخيصة.
Correct.
So these watches are cheap.
Excellent. These watches are cheap. Sister, excellent. Sister Roshan, 10, 11, 12.
And 13.
Okay, and 13.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. تلك طائرة كبيرة. That plane is big. تلك plural will be تلك طائرة كبيرة. those planes are big.
Correct.
Check. Can I say tilkat tayuru?
No. طائرة تلك الطيور. So here, let me show you. Just 1 second. Why is it not working? So if it's a plane, as it's shown there, then it's طائرة طائرات. So طير طيور. So a bird is plural is طيور. Aeroplane is طائرات. تلك الطائرات كبيرة. That's correct, Sister Roshan. Next one, Sister Roshan.
Okay, number 11. هذا طالب جديد. Excuse me. This is a new student. And plural will be هؤلاء طلاب جديد.
No. Plural. It's human beings now. So the plural, the adjectives for plurals will be plural as well.
جدد. Beg your pardon.
Exactly. هؤلاء.
هؤلاء طلاب جدد.
Excellent. Excellent.
Number 12.
I have a question, sorry. So هذا طالب جديد, because it does not have an al, so this is a new student. I can't say this new student then.
This is a new, so هذا is the subject, طالب جديد is the predicate.
Yes, so this is a new student, but I can't say this student is new.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it,
because it's not definite.
Exactly. If that's definite, then it'd be هذا طالب جديد. This student is new.
Okay, got it.
MashaAllah, you've actually gave me so many questions today. My head's rattling today.
Sorry.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Number 12. ذلك الرجل تاجر كبير. That man, excuse me, that man is a big merchant.
Excellent. That's brilliant. That man is a big merchant. Excellent.
So the plural will be أولئك الرجال تجارة كبيرة.
No, تجار.
تجار, sorry. تجار. Oh.
Yeah, it's تاجر تجار, the plural. The plural of تاجر is تجار.
Okay, right. Okay. So أولئك الرجال.
Correct.
تجار كبيرة.
No, the word, what's the plural of kabirun?
Kibarun.
Excellent.
Kibarun.
Correct.
Okay. So that أولئك الرجال تجار كبار.
Correct.
Number 13. هذا النهر كبير. This river is big.
Correct. This river is big. Correct.
هذه الأنهار
كبير.
So again, it will be kibarun or kabiratun?
Kabiratun, because it's non-living. غير عاقل. It's not human beings now. It's a river. River is غير عاقل. So be kabiratun.
So why not kibarun?
Because it's not human beings. Rajul and Talib are human beings. Nahar is a river.
I see. Okay. All right. So هذه الأنهار كبيرة.
Correct. Right. This is enough. I am tired, to be honest with you. My head. So that's enough today. Inshallah, I will continue next week and I'll finish it off 3 and 4. And then inshallah we'll start lesson number 8. So we've only got about 5 lessons left to finish the book off, and then we'll do the revision of the whole book. Hassan Ali, can you recite
homework is up to here?
No, homework is to finish the whole lesson off.
Okay, all right.
Because these are exercises.
All right, okay.
So inshallah, I expect to finish with the expect everyone to do all the exercises so that when we come in class, we can rectify the mistakes, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Hassan Ali, can you recite Dua Faraj, please?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. اللهم كل وليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائي في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرزك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. اللهم صل على
محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. So
Thank
alhamdulillah, it was very good that everyone understood everything. Please do the homeworks because these lessons are very important. Once you write them down, it allows the mind to absorb the information. If you don't write the lessons out, you won't absorb the information and you will forget them, and it'll be like you back in square one again. So please write the lessons out, translate the lessons, and send it across to me as well. Okay, so inshallah, and also if there's any children who want to learn Arabic language, I have started classes 2 hours. No, for Vancouver is going to be difficult because it's at 5 o'clock UK time. So 5 o'clock UK time, I think it's going to be 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. No, it's 2 hours.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock UK time. So we started 2 classes. One on Saturday is for children between the age of 7 to 11, and the other class is from 12 to 17 on Sundays, same timing.